Hi there, it's Diane. Welcome back to my basement. Today we're going to be learning how to add 4-digit numbers, and then we'll learn how to subtract 4-digit numbers. I think by now we all know that addition is finding the sum of two numbers. Here is how you find the sum of two 4-digit numbers. Add in the following order the units, the tens, the hundreds, and the thousands. So you start with the column that has the least value, the units column. If the result is higher than 9, we have to regroup or carry. This becomes a remainder. The following example shows the addition of the numbers 3,407 and 2,885 in 4 steps. So step 1, they told us to start in the units column. 7 plus 5 is 12. Well, the highest digit you can put in any column is a 9, but we have the number 12. Now remember, in the number 12, the 1, its value is actually 10, so you need to carry the 1 into the next column because its value is 110. So now we have 110 and 8 tens. But in the number 12, the 2 has a value of 2, so it stays in the units column. 7 plus 5 is 12. That's 2 units and 110. Now we move on to the tens column. We have 1 and an 8. So 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. Do we have to regroup? No, because we can keep the 9 in the tens column. Step number 3 says adding hundreds. This time we're going to have a carry. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Now remember, the 2 stays in the hundreds column. But 12 hundreds means that it's 1,002 hundreds. So you have to carry the 1 to your thousands column, keep the 2, 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6,000. I want to show you something, and I don't know if you noticed this, but every time that we had to carry, we carried with a 1. Now, in the past, some of my students don't know which number to carry. Do I carry the 2? Do I carry the 9? Do I carry the 1? It can be confusing. So I show them this little trick. Now, we all know that 9 is the highest digit that we can keep in any column. So here I'm adding 2 numbers. 999 plus 999. 9 plus 9 is 18. Carry my 1. 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 1 is 19. Carry my 1. 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 1 is 19. Do you notice that when I'm adding 2 numbers together, the highest value I carry is actually a 1? Watch this. If I have 999 plus 999 plus 999, I have 9 plus 9 plus 9, which I know is 9 times 3, or 27. This time I have to carry the 2. 9 times 3 is 27, 28, 29. 9, carry a 2. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 2, 29. So when I'm adding 2 numbers, the highest number, or the highest digit I should say, that I carry over is a 1. Here, when I'm adding 3 nines, the digit I'm carrying over is a 2. Let's predict. This time I want to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. 999 5 times. What do you think the digit will be that I have to carry over? When I had 2 numbers, it was the number 1. When I had 3 numbers, it was the number 2. Now I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. What is the highest value of the digit that I carry over with 5 numbers? Let's see. 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 times 5. If you don't know, remember, you can use your hands. So 9 times 5 is 45, because I'm putting that finger away. 45. So I have a 5, and I carry my 4. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Let's see, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Carry the 4. 9 times 5 is 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So this time, my highest value will be a 4. I can't carry a number higher than a 4 when I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Could I carry a 3 or a 2 or a 1? You know how I check that? I write smaller digits. I'm going off on a tangent, I know. Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And I add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 5. So sometimes I don't even need to carry a number. Sometimes, if I have 2, 2, 2, I will have to carry this time, because I know 2 times 5 is 10. And I add 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 0, carry the 1. So when you're adding 5 digits, you can still carry a 1. You can still carry a 2. You can still carry a 3. It's just that 4 is going to be the highest number. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus 1 is 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus 1 is 11. Now the reason I'm telling you this is because for this year, we're only going to be adding, we're going to learn about adding 2 numbers together. So keep in mind, when you're adding 2 numbers together, you're going to be carrying the 1. There's no reason to have a 9 or an 8 or a 7 or a 6 or a 5 or a 4 or a 3 or a 2 or a 0. It'll always be a 1 when you're adding 2 numbers together. So that's a little trick between you, me, and anyone else watching. So basically you and me. All right. Let's try some practice, shall we? Let's move on. I'm going to see if I can move the book a little bit. I think that's going to work for us. I can even stretch it a tiny bit more. So we're on page 29. Let's add a couple of these. We'll start with A. So if I have 7 plus 2, 7, you can use your fingers. 7, 8, 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. Do I have to regroup? Nope, I don't have to regroup. So I have 6 plus 8. Now what I do is I like to do doubles. So I do 6 plus 6 is 12, and then I have to add 2 more. So 12, 13, 14. I put my 4 down, and I carry my 1. Some people do 8 and 8 is 16 and subtract 2. You can do that. Some people hold on to the 8 and then add 6. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can do that as well. Now we have a 1 carried. So what I like to do is I like to add my 1 to a number to make 10. It doesn't work here. So what you could do is you can add the 5 and 7 first and then add the 1. But what I think I'll do is I'll add the 1 plus the 5 and that's 6. And then 6 plus 6 is 12. And then I add the 1 left over because this isn't a 6, it's a 7. So 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. If you don't understand what I did, that's fine. Another way you can do it is you can go 5 plus 7 is 12 plus 1 is 13. You can hold on to the 7 and go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and then add the 1. It's 13. When you're adding numbers, you can add them in any order you want. You'll still get the same answer. All right, so we have 1 plus 3 plus 1. 3, 4, 5. So I think the answer is 5,349. Well, we regrouped, or we carried over twice. So let's see if we got the right answer. We did. 5,349. The next one has a lot of zeros going on, doesn't it? Let's see what happens. 4 plus 5 is 9. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8,109, but I didn't regroup. I didn't carry any over. Does that mean it's wrong? Not at all. Sometimes you don't have to regroup or carry over. And those are the best times, aren't they? They go by fast and you don't have to worry about anything getting the wrong number. 8,109. I think we'll have to regroup with the next one. Let's see if I'm correct, if that's true. So we have 3 plus 5, which is the same as 5 plus 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 plus 8 is 9. You're right. 2 plus 8 is 10. Oh, now what number goes here? Is it the 0 or the 1? 10. Remember what I said, when you regroup and you're only adding 2 numbers, you carry the 1 and the 0 goes here. 8 plus 1 is 9. So I think I'm going to carry once, and I think the answer is going to be 9,098. I was right, and so were you. Way to go. Let's look at D. We have 2,928, 1,031. Do you think we're going to have to regroup? Let's see. 8 plus 1 is 9. So far, so good. 2 plus 3 is 5. 9 plus 0 is, well, that's easy, 9, because I'm not adding anything else to it. And 2 plus 1 is 3. I thought I was going to have to regroup because I saw some big numbers, a 9 and an 8. However, I was adding it to smaller numbers. So 2,928 plus 1,031, does it seem reasonable that our answer would be close to 4,000? Because 2,000 928 is almost 3,000. So, 3,000, and this is close to 1,000. 3,000 plus 1,000 would be about 4,000. And our number's close to 4,000. So it makes sense to me. Let's see if we got 3,959 correct. We did. I like to estimate. I like to see if I'm in the ballpark, as they say, with my answer. Are we ready for some word problems? I think we are. Let's turn the page. On page 30, we have a couple of word problems. It says, can you see it properly? Last year, Miss Pustral memorized 1,165 spells. This year, she memorized 1,099. How many spells did she memorize in 2 years? She memorized how many spells in 2 years? Well, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to try to understand what the question's asking. So it's asking me, how many spells did she memorize in 2 years? So last year she memorized 1,165, and this year she memorized 1,099. So I know my numbers. I have to, let's see, combine them. So I'm going to be adding. So I write my two numbers, 1,165 and 1,099, and I know I have to add them. Do I have to add the number 2? Because it's for 2 years. Do I have to multiply it by 2? Why are they telling me 2 years? Well, they're asking me, how many spells did she memorize in 2 years? That 2, it's a little bit of extra information that we don't really need to use. We just need to know that we need the 2 numbers here. That's a little tricky. Let's add the spells that she memorized the first year, which was last year, and this year together. 5 plus 9. Hold on to your 9 and go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, carry the 1. You know what some people do? Is that they know that 9 needs 1 more number to make 10. So if I take 1 away from the 5 and make the 9 a 10, then the 5 becomes a 4, and the 9 becomes a 10, and then 10 plus 4 is 14. You can do that if you want. Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. I take the 1 here and I add it to my 9 and it becomes 10. And then I know 10 plus 6 is 16. 6, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. I don't have to carry over because it's not bigger than 9, the value of my 2. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So I think the answer is 2,264 spells memorized in 2 years. And I'm correct, and you're correct. Way to go. So what I'm going to do for the next one is I'm going to set it up with you, and you can try it on your own. So last summer, Saturn the Wizard observed 2,213 stars. Oh, I love looking at the stars at night. Aren't they beautiful? In the fall, he observed, so he saw 1,872. Ooh, so in the summer he saw 2,213 stars. In the fall, he saw 1,872 stars. How many stars did he observe in total? So he has observed blank stars in total. Well, we know that in the fall he saw 2,000. Was it the fall or the summer? It was the summer that he saw 2,213. And in the fall, he saw 1,872. And we want to know the total. Usually when you see the word total, it means we want to add. Like if you go grocery shopping and you find your total bill, they just add all the food prices together. And that's how you're going to find the answer. You'll probably have to regroup. I see a 2 plus an 8 here, so that's telling me you'll definitely have to regroup at some point. So go ahead and try that out on your own. You're going to take, where are we going to start? Do we start in the thousands column? No, because if we started in the thousands column, 2 plus 1 is 3, right? But then 8 plus 2 is 10, so we'd have to put a 0 and then carry over here, and then we'd have to go back here and erase that, and then go 2, 3, 4, and then, what a mess. Don't do that. That's a waste of time. Don't waste your time. Start with your units, and then you won't have to keep going back and erasing and erasing and erasing. So we're going to start in our units column. So let's see if you got the right answer. Raise your hand if you have 3 plus 2 was 5. I don't see everyone's hand up. Oh, okay. You just forgot to raise your hand? All right. So 1 plus 7 is 8. The same hands go up. 2 plus 8 is 10. Did I do that right? No. No, Diane, you did not do that right. We keep the 0, but we carry the 1 to the next column. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. You got it right, didn't you? 4,085? Let's check. Yeah, you got it right. I guess I can go home now. Everyone knows all this stuff. You don't even need me anymore. What about we learn about subtraction now? Maybe you'll need me for subtraction. Let's see. So here are the rules for subtracting 4-digit numbers. Subtraction means I need to fix my screen. Okay. Subtraction means finding the difference between two numbers. Here is how to subtract two 4-digit numbers. Subtract in order the units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So it's the same order as when we added. If necessary, now we have to regroup. In this case, you would borrow from the other column. For example, borrow 110 for 10 units, or 100 for 10 tens, or 1,000 for 10 hundreds. The following example shows the subtraction of 1,582 from 4,297 in only 4 easy steps. Let's see this. So we start in our units column, and we have 7 take away 2 is 5. Then we move on to our tens column. 9 take away 8 is 1. Now we move on to our hundreds column. If I have 2, can I take away 5? If I have 2, can I take away 5? No. So what I need to do is I need to borrow. I'm going to borrow 1,000. And I'm going to turn my 1,000 into a 3. I'm going to move that 1,000 over to my hundreds column. So now I have 12 hundredths because 1,000 is worth 10 hundredths. So now I have 1,200 minus 500, and that equals 7. And then in my thousands column, my 4 became a 3. So now I have 3 take away 1 is 2. So my answer is 2,715. Sometimes we're going to get some zeros in there. So we're going to have to go over several columns before we can take away. So in case of a 0, in subtraction, there sometimes could be a 0 in a position that you want to borrow from. You can't borrow from a 0. There's nothing there. In that case, borrow from the next position to the left. So they show us 5,403 take away 1,315. 3 take away 5. If I have 3, can I take away 5? No. But look at this. There was a 0 in my tens column. Well, I can't take away nothing, right? So you have to go all the way over to your hundreds column. So my 40, do you see how the 40 is together? My 40 becomes 39, and I move the extra 10 over to my units column. So now it's 13, take away 5 is 8. 9 take away 1 is 8. 3 take away 3 is 0. And 5 take away 1 is 4. Wow, look at this. There's a lot of zeros in this one. 2,000 take away 1,435. Well, 0 take away 5. If I have 0, I can't take away 5. If I've got nothing, can't take away 5 from it. So watch. They went all the way over to the 2, and they took away 200, and 200 take away 1 is 199, and then they moved that 1 over to the units column. So it became 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 3 is 6, 9 take away 4 is 5, and 1 take away 1 doesn't equal anything. I want to show you something else. Not everyone does math exactly the same way. We all have our own style. So what if I had 2,000 take away 1,435? So remember, we just did it here. And they took the 200 and made it 199. But not everyone knows that 200 take away 1 is 199. So, if that's a bit confusing to you, let's do it this way. If I have 0, can I take away 5? No, but I can put a green dot on it, can't I? All right, so what you can do is you go all the way over to the 2 and you make it a 1, and then you make the 0 10. Because that's what we've been taught to do, right? You move 1 over to the next column. But that didn't solve this problem here. So we take 1 away from the 10, you make it a 9, and you move that 1 over to this column, the tens column. Can we still take away 5 from our 0? Nope. So then you make the 10 another 9, and you move it over. Now you can. So 10, if I have 10, I can take away 5. If I have 9, I can take away 3. What is that answer? 9, 8, 7, 6. If I have 9, can I take away 4? Yes. It's a 5. So 565. It's the same answer, but instead of taking it all away at once and making it 199, you can take it away in little steps. Just move the 1 over, then take away 1, make it a 9, then move the 1 over, and you just make little steps. That's all. Baby steps. We can do it together. So let's move on. Ooh, let's see. How about I don't give you answers to all of your homework? You know what? Let's actually try this big one together. I think we can solve this in 5 minutes. Let's see if we can do this in 5 minutes. The students at the Enigma School have to earn 2,345 points to obtain their sorcery diplomas. So in order to get a diploma, you have to earn 2,345 points. During the first year, Henrietta earned 1,038 points. However, she broke her wand, which cost her 99 points. During the second year, she earned 849 points. How many points does she need to earn during her third year to receive her sorcery diploma? Explain your answer. Okay. Well, I need to see if I understand what they're asking me. Apparently there's a school and they have to earn points. So the total points to get a diploma is 2,345. I understand that. I understand that there's a girl named Henrietta and she earned 1,038 points. But she broke her wand and it cost her 99 points during her first year. So if I was to do her first year, right, I would say that maybe it's better on the whiteboard. That's what I would say. It's better on the whiteboard. So, first year. $1,038 points. Great. Way to go, Henrietta. But she broke her wand and it cost her. When things cost us points or cost us money, means we lose it. So when you lose things, your number gets less and we will subtract. So we're going to subtract 99 points. If I have 8, can I take away 9? No. So I change my 3 to a 2. I take a 10 away from it, right? A 1. And I move my 10 over to my units column. So now it's 18. 18 take away 9 is 9. 9 and 9 is 18. Okay. And then I have a 2. Oh boy. So I'm going to make my 10 a 9. I'm going to add that 1 to my other column. So 12 take away 9 is, watch this, you can start at the 9 and count up to 12. So 9, 10, 11, 12 is 3. Or you can go 12 and then count down 9 times. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It comes out to 3 every time. And then 9, take away, there's nothing there, is a 9. So her first year, Henrietta earned 939 points. What happened her second year? Ooh, her second year, she actually earned 849 points and she didn't lose anything. So we have 939 from her first year. And her second year, she earned 849 points. So what are we going to have to do to these two numbers? I want to see her total points. Her total points for year 1 and 2. So this is her first and her second year together. I'm going to add. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 8, carry my 1. I'm going to do 1 plus 3 is 4. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. Or you could do 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 plus 3 is 8. And then I have 9 plus 8. So I like to do my doubles, right? So 8 and 8 is 16 plus 1 extra, 17. Or you could say that 9 needs 1 more point, so you can take the 1 away from the 8 and it becomes a 7. So 9 plus 1 is 10, and the 7 that's left over is 17. Or you can hold on to the 9 and add 8 more. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's still 17. So we have years 1 and 2. Henrietta earned 1,788 points. Is that what they were asking us? Let's look back into the question. How many points does she need to earn during her third year to receive her sorcery diploma? Well, how many points did she need? It says she needed 2,345. 2,345 points. That's how many points she needs in order to get a diploma. And we know that she has 1,788 points. So how many points does she need her third year? How do we find that out? Do we add, subtract, multiply, divide, close our eyes and cross our fingers and hope it appears? Well, if I know how many I have and I know how many I need to find the difference between the two numbers. So to find the difference, I'm going to subtract. You're right. Crazy Miss Diane. So let's do this. If I have 5, can I take away 8? Nope. 4 becomes a 3. Carry my 1 over. 15 take away 8 is 7. 3 take away 8. If I have 3, I can't take away 8. The 3 becomes a 2. 13 take away 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is 5. If I have 2, can I take away 7? Nope. 2 becomes a 1. The 2 in our hundreds column become 12. 12 take away 7 is, if I have 12 and I take away 7, you can always hold on to the 7 and count to 12. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 5. And then 1 take away 1 is 0. So I think Henrietta will need 557 points. Let's check. So they took her original number, they subtracted the 99 that she lost from breaking her wand. She had 939. Then they added her second year total plus her first year total and had 1,788 points. Then they took what the total in all 3 years minus what she already earned in year 1 and 2 and found out that Henrietta must earn 557 points during her third year to receive her sorcery diploma. Do you think that Henrietta will be able to earn 557 points her third year. Her first year she earned 939. Her second year she earned 849. I think it's pretty reasonable that she would be able to earn 557. So I'm going to wish Henrietta the best of luck. And I wish you the best of luck. But you probably won't need it because you know all about adding and subtracting 4-digit numbers. I will see you next time. Stay curious. Bye, guys.